Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this week's Mental Monday. So, this week I want to talk about self-talk. I talk about this a ton because it's something I'm always working on. So, there hasn't been a time where I haven't had it in the forefront of my thinking, and I feel like it's just a huge thing. Self-talk is the way we talk to ourselves, the way we talk to ourselves and about ourselves. So it's what we're telling ourselves is true, what we're kind of implanting as thoughts in our own head. And I want to talk about how important that is to make sure we have the right self-talk and how it really can impact things. We know that repetition creates huge ability to learn something and have it be a habit. So when we get into patterns and habits with things, it becomes our normal, and it shifts in whatever way what our natural instinct is. You go on autopilot and that's just how you function. It's like driving somewhere every single day. You don't even have to think consciously about where to turn because you know exactly at what point you turn. It's the same thing with self-talk. You know what things you remember from before to say, to think, how to interpret something, how to take something. And that is a huge foundation for how we view things, what thoughts we have, and our outlook on life, really. So I know I talked about positive affirmations before, and how positive affirmations I feel like are important, not just because you're saying something positive in that moment, but as it's becoming something you've done more and more, you are creating that habit, and you're teaching your mind to have those positive thoughts rather than negative thoughts. So the difference in self-talk can be huge when you're looking at the difference between a statement like, I can't do this, or that was better than the last time I tried. I just need to keep trying. Those are two different views on it. One is acknowledging growth. The other is giving up and saying, I just can't do it. And telling yourself that you can't do something. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You're not going to do it because you're then going to back off your efforts because you're telling yourself you can't. If you start the day saying you're going to have a bad day, guess what? You're probably going to have a bad day because you're setting yourself up to be looking for the bad in the day. If you say, I'm going to have a great day, this and this is going to go really well, this is going to be amazing, I'm so excited for this, then you're going to see the good in your day as you go through it. And you're already looking forward to something positive that you're excited about. See the difference in that? It's important because it's how we're teaching our brains to think. We unknowingly and unconsciously teach ourselves how to think about things every single day. With our statements and with our thoughts about ourselves and about our life and things in life, we are setting the tone, and words matter. I know for me, words are huge for me. Huge. Whether they're good or bad, I am huge with them. I get very affected. They are important to me. And I know that that's why self-talk is a huge one for me and something that I've struggled with. I, with anybody else, am so quick to encourage them, tell them they can do it, don't give up, this is going to be really good, and try to help them find the good in something. And then I turn it over to something I'm trying to do, and I say, oh, I'm never going to be able to do this. I'm not good enough at this, and I don't speak that life into it for myself like I do for others. So needing to change your self-talk or having negative self-talk does not mean all of your talk is negative. That doesn't mean that you're not talking positively to others and encouraging others. It can mean that's just your internal dialogue with yourself. And that is what your whole outlook is based on. So it's huge. And I feel like the more we pay attention to this, the more you can actually make progress in things because your mind is no longer getting in your own way. I am so bad with doing that. I let myself get in my own way. And I feel like a lot of that has to do with self-talk. So I thought that this was something I should share about because I feel like it's the whole foundation for everything else. And I don't know if it gets talked about very much besides positive affirmations. And yeah, positive affirmations are amazing, but that's not the only talk you give yourself either. So while positive affirmations are one aspect of it, and I love positive affirmations, it's all self-talk. It's all of those thoughts that you're planting in your own head. So even when you're not chanting positive affirmations, it's also looking at what am I telling myself I can do when I'm trying to work on something? Am I telling myself I can do this? When I'm starting my day, am I having the mindset of this is going to be a good day? And looking for the good in things? Or am I looking for the negative in things? And there's a difference. So, for that reason, I felt like it was also important to do a whole separate talk on self-talk instead of just positive affirmations. Because I feel like all self-talk is important and positive affirmations is just one aspect of self-talk. So, there you go. I hope that helped. I hope that encouraged you. And if it did, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody, make sure you are subscribed and have notifications on. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!